Assalamualaikum. My name is Nafisa binti Muhammad Najib, and today I'm going to present a project presentation for Financial Accounting and Reporting 3. Our group member consists of 5 members, which you can see in the slide, and I will proceed to present our background of the company that we have chosen. So firstly, DWL Resources Berhad or Spring Gallery Berhad. This company, their main business activity are ceramic and pottery industry, property construction, property investment and property development sector. Secondly, Cheetah Holdings. Cheetah Holding business activity consists of product designing, retailing of sport apparel and accessory, retailing of clothing and footwear, and finally all type of garment and apparels. Next, Caring Pharmacy Group. So Caring Pharmacy Group, their business activity are drug and druggist Sunrise merchant wholesaler, pharmaceutical and medicine manufacturing. Next are Spritzer Berhad. Spritzer Berhad main activity are beverage manufacturing, soft drink and ice manufacturing. And lastly, London Biscuit Berhad. So London Biscuit Berhad, their main activity are sugar and confectionery product manufacturing, merchant wholesaler and non-durable goods. 2.0, which is closure of MFRS 110. For Spring Gallery, in 2016, the adjusted event consists of 25 cents of the par value of every existing ordinary share of 50 cents each and 0.025 cents of the par value of the every existing irredeemable convertible preference share of 0.05 cent each will affect the dividend in financial position. A non-adjusting event was acquired 2 ordinary share representing 100% of the total issued and paid up capital, total cash considering of 2 ringgit. And the company did not make any adjustment in financial statement for the year accounting period but required to disclose in notes of financial statement. Next, on 2017, the adjusting event are PNSB refund the contract bond and performance bond amounting to 19 million ringgit and settle the outstanding trade balance and retention sum owing to PSSB amounting to 1,384,320 ringgit, totaling to 20,384,320 ringgit 60 days from the date of the deed. And pursuant to the termination, the performance bond amounting to 2,050,000 paid under JVA shall be refunded by HSSB and MRDSB. Non-adjusting event are no amount involved of the event on company financial position. The company subscribed for 99,998 new issued ordinary share of 1 ringgit each in MRDSB to retain its 100% equity interest. Debt amounting to 15,297,320 ringgit transfer residential condominium value RM 13,234,500 to PSSB. Cash payment by PNSB to PSSB of 2,062,820 on or before 15 November 2017. SGB entered into a SSA in relation to the proportion acquisition of 100,000 ordinary share in KISB, which represent 100% of the issued and paid up share capital of KISB, and purchase consideration of 3,500,000 on 3rd August 2017, and total cash consideration of 8,250,000 on 18 August 2017. The proportion acquisition of 2 million ordinary share in KTG Marine, which represent 100% of the issued and paid up capital. PSSB proposed acquisition of 500,000 share in SRSB. Amount for purchase consideration of 1 million in 29 September 2017, and on 2018 there is no information regarding MFRS 110. Next, for Cheetah Holding Berhad, based on annual report of company for the year 2016, 2017 and 2018, there is no information regarding MFRS 110. And for Caring Pharmacy Group, On 2016, non-adjusting event, disposal of 2 ordinary share, disposal of 2 ordinary share in Miracle Cure Caring, subscription of 1,500,000 ordinary share of RM1 each, subscription of 100,000 ordinary share of RM1 each in CPRM for the total cash consideration of RM10 million. And for 2017 and 2018, there is no information regarding MFRS 110. And for Spritzer Berhad, based on annual report of the company for the year 2016 and 2017 and 2018, there is no information regarding MFRS 110. Lastly, for London Biscuit Berhad on 2016, non-adjusting event, on issuance of RM100 million unrated medium-term notes, unrated MTM program of up to RM100 million, 2 million ordinary share of RM1 each at price of 80 cents per ordinary share, and offer 4 million ASOS option eligible person an exercise price of RM1 per share. The total amount of option offer 1,500,000 share. The company did not make any adjustment in financial statement but require disclosure in notes of financial statement. On 2017, there is no information regarding MFRS 110. On 2018, there are non-adjusting event, issued 2,600,000 new ordinary share at an issued price of 55 cents each. The company auditor previous financial year ended 30 September 2017 has resigned and issued 3,053,000 new ordinary share at issued price of 58 cents each. Kinos Food Industry issued 15 million new redeemable convertible preference share to COPE Opportunity at the subscription price of RM1 per RCPS, and issued bonus share of 1 for every 4 existing share, totaling 51,296,652 bonus share, and 9,320,326 new warrants were issued on 24th January 2019. That's all for me. Thank you.
So now I would like to present about 3.0, which is financial ratio analysis. As we can see here, Spring Gallery Berhad has the highest amount of quick ratio among these others company, which is in 2016 it has 12.33 times, and in 2017 it has decreased to 11.69 times, and in 2018 it has increased to 14 times. So this indicates that Spring Gallery Berhad has more asset and liquid asset to cover its short-term debt immediately compared to 4 other companies. The second ratio is inventory efficiency ratio. As we can see from the data here, London Biscuits Berhad has the highest amount of inventory efficiency ratio, which is in 2016 it has 12.88 times, and it has increased to 15.61 times in 2017. However, it has decreased to 10.92 times in 2018. While Spring Gallery Berhad has the lowest of inventory efficiency ratio among these others company, which is in 2018 it only has 0.61 times. So it is clear that London Biscuits Berhad is the fastest company that sold and replaced their inventory, while Spring Gallery Berhad is the lowest company to sold and replace their inventory. The third ratio is trade receivable days. The less days of trade receivable days, the better it's for the company. As we can see here, Cheetah Holding Berhad has the lowest amount of trade receivable days. This indicates that Cheetah Holding Berhad is the fastest company that can collect their account receivable from its customer. The fourth ratio is trade payable days. As we can see here, Caring Pharmacy Group Berhad has the lowest amount of trade payable days, while Cheetah Holding Berhad has the highest amount of trade payable days. This indicates that Caring Pharmacy Group Berhad has a stable financial condition while Cheetah Holding Berhad has a worse financial condition compared to the others company. The fifth ratio is sales to working capital ratio. The highest of this ratio, the effectively the working capital. We can see that Caring Pharmacy Group Berhad has the highest amount of sales to working capital ratio, while Spring Gallery Berhad has the lowest amount of this ratio. This indicates that Caring Pharmacy Group Berhad is the company that have manageable capital asset, and Spring Gallery Berhad is the company that has worse financial condition compared to the others company. The last ratio is working capital ratio. We can see that London Biscuits Berhad has the highest amount of working capital. This indicates that London Biscuits Berhad is the best company that can fulfill its existing financial commitments and test the central financial solvency of the company. Because the greater the ratio is, the better to the company. In conclusion, we have found 5 the selected companies known as Cheetah Holding Berhad, Caring Pharmacy Group Berhad, London Biscuits Berhad, Spring Gallery Berhad, and the last one is Spritzer Berhad annual reports for the 3 years, which is in 2016, 2017, and 2018. We have found almost all the companies have their MFRS 110 events after the reporting period and key audit matters for the 3 years respectively. This finding helped us to improve our understanding on this topic, which is events after the reporting period. We have learned how to apply our knowledge on financial ratios in determining the company's insolvency. The knowledge and experience that we gained on this group project was useful for our future life, and we can use it for furthermore in our life. That's all from our group. Thank you.